into the Star Requiem. Let's go, baby. Come on, nothing. I'm a brick wall, mate. Look at me. Before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. Shadow Rider VMAX may well make a return thanks to Espeon VMAX. And why is that, Shawnee boy? Well, you see, the one card in the format that is absolutely gatekeeping rogue decks, which is really annoying for someone like me, is the Sableye, the Lost Zone Sableye with that Lost Mine attack. Now, it's proven to be such a good card. It's absolutely ridiculous, and people just found a way to make it work. And honestly, it's a serious threat for decks to take into account. It's why Zoroark in that top 8 was playing big Parasol. People are talking about playing that card in their decks now. That's how good Sableye has become. But we don't need the Parasol. We don't need the Umbrella. We've got a cat looking after us. Because Espeon VMAX has the Solar Revelation ability. Prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. Sableye cannot put damage counters down if this is in play on any of your Pokemon with energy. Ridiculous. And I thought that fit perfectly into a Shadow Rider deck. So you can see a pretty much bog standard Shadow Rider list here. I've got with Radiant Gardevoir in this list, being able to bring us technically up to a 340 HP. So if there is decks looking to 1-hit KO, we can avoid that, which is always nice. A little cheeky Articuno's in here as well. We got Pumpkaboo to block off Path to the Peak, and of course Training Court for that too. I am tempted to go ahead and throw in a Lost Vacuum as well, just to help as well with Path to the Peak, because this deck is just heavily countered by that card that we do need some out. So I'm considering putting it in, but we'll see for now. Actually, do you know what? We're here for a good time, not a long one. Let's go put that bad boy in, baby. There you go. We got Lost Vacuum in there because I just want to be different. Can I be different for once, please? Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyway, let's see if we can find some Lost Zone decks and give them the shock of their life. Alrighty, baby. I think we're playing a Lost Box deck. I can't lie, I've been trying to, for a long time, trying to find a deck. My Elo's been tanked. Absolutely destroyed, unfortunately, by Politoed. That Politoed. Oh, I can't remember. That Politoed deck. Jesus Christ. My God, did it kill me? Yeah, my Elo's been trashed since, unfortunately. So I've been going through a bunch of decks, trying to play them out, make sure my Elo's slowly recovering. And here we are playing some sort of lost deck here. Sableye and Panic Mask? That's interesting. Very interesting. So this isn't your typical Lost deck, but we're trying to be out here. We're trying to cause a problem for those Sableyes, so to speak. Not sure if they're exclusively, but it is Giratina with Sableye, so this actually is going to be a different type of matchup to what I wanted, but alas, we can see. Now, here is a question. I believe I asked this before, and if I'm correct, I think this was answered, but I don't recall. So, Star Requiem is an effect of an attack. Does Star Requiem therefore KO the Shadow Rider if we have protection from the VMAX? The Espeon VMAX. I think not. I swear I already asked this question. I swear I've answered it, and I don't remember. Hey, it's me, your boy. You can't even remember what he had for breakfast. Sausage and bacon roll before you start asking, okay? I'm sure you have for breakfast. I know what I have for breakfast, okay? Just about to take a bit of effort, can't lie. Right, we're just going to start doing what Shadow Rider does. Draw some cards, see if we can get energy into play. And it's looking okay so far. Kind of tempted to research, you know. I kind of want some speed. Although Adventures Discovery does look a bit cheeky. And it will actually guarantee our Espeon as well. Which is useful. So, maybe I do that. And maybe I get another... Yeah. Are they going to get a KO on me next turn? I don't think so, but... Okay, do you know what? No, let's do this. Let's do this. You never know. We could actually get like a little air balloon or something from top deck here with our ability. Let's see if we pull off anything a bit crazy here. We don't, but we are starting to set up, which is nice to see. Don't want to play Training Court. That could help them, actually. So I'm going to just pass... And we will have Espeon VMAX out next turn. And then from that point on, it's all about just getting energy onto pretty much all the Pokemon in place. So Sableye has nothing to go for. And spreading the energy around fairly. Enough to charge up the obviously the Shadow Riders. But other than that, that's the idea. So they're going to keep trying to do their thing. And as I said, if I'm correct, the Star Requiem will not work. And if we also, actually for this matchup as well, it kind of works. Because if we get Gardevoir out, the, what attack is it? Lost something, I forgot what it's called. The one that hits 280 and puts 2 energy to Lost Zone. Look, names are hard, okay? I barely remember people's names. I'm joking. Well, actually, no, I'm more of a face guy, I think. Yeah, more of a face fella. But regardless, they might actually have it here, to be fair. I think they got enough. That's 5, that's 7. They have enough Mirage Gate. And they may be able to actually just get a straight KO this turn. Ah! It's fine. We'll block them off. It's calm. We'll make a comeback in a century, okay? Even if they lost Requiem here. Oh, they can't yet. They haven't got 10. I keep forgetting. You need 10 for Lost Requiem. So, see, I remember that one. That attack name. But, as it stands, they haven't got the Lost Requiem play. But if we just get that, that's fine. And as I said, the Gardevoir will prevent them, even with a Choice Belt, from one-hit KOing us. I think they can't one-hit KO us anyway with a Choice Belt because they're hitting 310 maximum. So, you know, there's that. And we need to get to a point where we can deal with this, though. So, even though we got protection, we still need a good level of damage output here. Oh! Me went and burped, you know. But they haven't gone and done it. The VMAX is out, and we top deck an Air Balloon. That is beautiful. I'm going to try and slow him down as much as possible here and go for a Marnie. Is that the play? I don't know, but we're going to go for it. I'm not going to help him with the training court. We ain't going to do that. Okay. We can actually get a Gardevoir here at the cost of a Shadow Rider. Hey, don't get angry at me, bro. The game's the game. I'm going to Crobat. I'm going to Crobat. Oh, yeah. The Guardy's out. The Guardy's out now. We've got the Guardy. I could Articuno here. Oh. Loads of questions. Let's protect you. Okay, that's our answer there. And we retreat you. And we accelerate Underworld Door to this one. The only thing vulnerable to Sableye now is Crobat, assuming they even have that. And we're going to get Gardevoir out. And we will just attach to Gardevoir? Do I attach to Gardevoir? Well, if they want to Star Requiem a Gardevoir, I'm not really against it, am I? So I'm going to attach to Crobat. So now we are safe from Star Requiem. We aren't able to get one-hit KO'd by Giratina. Again, operating on the assumption that Requiem doesn't KO us because it's an effect of an attack, which is what this avoids. Right? So, we may be able to directly counter even the Giratina deck, which is really cool. 2 Sableye's gone as well. I didn't even realize that. So they're not even going to commit to the Sableye play. Fair play. Cool. I don't know if they intended to play around the VMAX here, realizing what it does, or that was just happenstance. But that being said, here we are. I still kind of want them to go for the Sableye. And the animation is kind of cool because I've seen it in testing. They go for a Sableye, right? I played this guy who played a Sableye, went for the Sableye, didn't realize what the VMAX done, and it was just 2 big shields. And the Sableye, they were just like, huh? I wish I could get that clip, man. I wish I had that clip. But no, unfortunately not. But the question I'm asking, Star Requiem, we should be immune. Look, people say, read your cards, Sean. I read my cards, all right? But sometimes, look, I only play so much. I don't play competitively. I don't have locals. I don't have time to, unfortunately, sit down and fully discuss what works here and what works there. I have to just kind of figure it out. And, yeah, that's why it's always a bit of a, you know what. So, that said, if I figure out here, then I know. If I figured out before, then let's just hope I remember. But if my memory serves well, I believe we are immune to Star Requiem, which is really, really good because that's such a broken attack, man. Really broken. And if we can just... Oh my god, they passed? Oh, the Marnie killed them. The Marnie has locked them off. Unfortunately, we've got no energy, though. So... that's one thing we got to bear in mind. We're only hitting so much. I don't think we're hitting enough to take this out, are we? I think we are. Maybe with the Choice Belt. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 220. We have exactly the right amount to take out this Tina. Don't know why Leafeon's in here. Listen, you do your text, bro. Do your thing. Calm. But here we are. Just going to gust this bad boy up. And we're just going, actually, ahead of time. I'm not going to Lost Vacuum here. We don't want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get another Shadow Rider down. Because we've already got one in hand. So, you know what I mean? Sure thing, mate. Sure thing. Max Geist. Bang on numbers, baby! 220 damage, let's go! Love it. Absolutely love it. There we go. I mean, even got the boss of the prizes, yeah. Sorry, mate. Torture. Absolute torture. Now, granted, they can stabilize these two if they realize. But all we need to do is get energy on them. Assuming they even go for the Sableye. They're 2 down. I don't think... Bro, Lost... the Giratina usually only plays the 1 Sableye. It doesn't even lean too heavy into it. Most of the time. So I don't expect any more. If I'm going to be honest. So, we have just dealt with this deck. Now, I'm curious about this. I understand it works, technically speaking. And didn't Leafeon do well in the tournament recently? Maybe they're just trying to experiment with that idea. You know? Or they're just trying to go for the gust ability. At which point you can't argue, can you? Wow. That's how you know they are down bad. They just Mirage Gated to a coffee. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, gosh. No, I don't. I'm out here dominating best deck in format. Well, kind of. This is the other variant that didn't really do so well at the West region. Hey, let's see how SLC does, eh? Let's see how SLC does. We'll attach to you. Do that. And, do we throw him a bone? No. Who do you think I am? Huh? Fraud. There it goes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I mean, Shadow Rider's good. We all know that. But this, just knowing, obviously, we haven't seen it take place, right? They're not going to go in Star Requiem if they know what it does. They're not going to go in Lost Mine if they know what this does. It just adds the security. You know what I'm saying? You know you can play this deck and go, right, I could try and win this instead of thinking, oh, auto loss. You know, it just gives you that security. You know, against the Toads list, right? This is going to, I'm assuming, going to do a lot better, right? Because you're kind of just limiting your opponent to the Cramorant and its Charizard. But if you could try and find a way to navigate that and just get really aggressive, you know, block damage output and stuff like that with the Gardevoir, and just try and work around it, there's a much more favorable matchup compared to a typical Shadow Rider list, obviously, right? So again, no KO here. And I think we've got enough to just KO this for game, even though we have boss. We're immune to the Star Requiem. Let's go, baby. Come on, nothing. Nothing. I'm a brick wall, mate. Look at me. Jeez. They tried to Star Requiem here. Does nada. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. And we're just going to... I think I've got KO here. Yeah, bro. Look at that face. That face says it all. Do we even have the one at KO? I want to say the one at KO just for the satisfaction. 3, 6, 9, 12, 6, wait, 15, 18, 210, 240. 2, yeah, we got enough. Right? We should have enough. Hey, I don't know. 9, 18, 27. Yes, we've got enough. Cool. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I was just wondering, okay? Because I know I got boss for game, but I want to KO this bad boy, and we've gone and done that, baby. Let's go. Jeez. Hey, that's mad. Absolute madness, man. The Star Requiem done nothing. Beautiful. Right, before we go any further, I'd like to thank the sponsor of the channel, Trust App. If you're looking to purchase Pokemon cards online safely from strangers, then Trust App is the place to go. Because what they do is when you send your money to the person you're buying the cards from, they will hold it for 24 hours to let you check that you've been sent exactly what you paid for and you haven't been scammed. So if you are interested in using that service, check the link in the description down below. Thanks again for Trust App for sponsoring. Let's go into the next game, boy. Okay, no Lost Zone, but we move. So considering that, I don't think we need to worry too much about the Espeon. Also didn't mention the Espeon does have a pretty good attack attached to it as well. That can actually help in an Arceus matchup. Now, funny enough, this may be an Arceus matchup, considering we see Bidoof here, but we don't know. So we're just going to try and build the board a little bit here and just get that ball rolling. I'm going to attach to the bench, obviously. I think that's the way to go. And just go for a pass. Let's see what we're up against. Yeah, because this has the 60 damage each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So, of course, with Arceus having a maximum, well, not maximum, but usually having 6 in play if it's set up. That's 6 times 6. 6, 12, 2, 4. 1 at KO range. There you go. Yeah, I know. Me maths ain't all that. We get it. All right, I've got it. You think I don't know? You think I haven't lived in this mine for my whole life? Oh, we're playing Zoroark. Okay. Oh. Yeah, good. Good thing we got Gardy, bro. This is where Gardy's going to help so much because Zoroark cannot one-hit KO us. Now, granted, it's still going to hit incredible damage very quickly. It's not an ideal matchup for us, but we just build up the board state, get things going. I did initially try and put Clefairy in here, right? But it became a whole different deck, and I'd rather put a Shadow Rider into... That's my phone, by the way. Take no notice. The camera's very popular. I'm joking. Oh, that's my train of thought. Choo-choo. Okay. Yep, it's gone. Oh, no. I'm such a fraud, man. I swear to God. Oh, I should have Pumpkabooed. No, it's fine. We don't need to. I'd rather get Training Court. And yeah, I don't want to waste his bench spot. Do I just attach and then Marnie? Yeah. Oh, no. I do need to bounce it. Oh, well, it's fine. Listen, each to their own. We're taking our time with it. It's fine. I'm not going to evolve this one, obviously, because they still can technically get a KO on it. So we're going to do this. I'm going to get the energy to draw. Yeah, I'm going to get the energy to draw here. I'm not going to just yet get the Gardevoir. We still can. That's good. I'm going to Ultra Ball away these two. Does that feel... That feels bad, don't it? Choice Belt. And we're going to get Crobat. Or maybe I should have... We'll evolve you then. Screw it. Screw it! I'm trying to play game here, yeah? We ain't about being slow. We're about being faster, boys. You know what I'm saying? We're speedy. We got a KO, though, which is nice to see. We just got to hope they don't KO us in return. That's the thing. Now, Espeon's not going to really have too much of a purpose here, if I'm honest with you. I might have gone a bit greedy here, but if we could just survive the turn, I'd like that very much. Adventure Discovery, that's fine. Not ideal, but fine. Kind of wish I benched this now. But we do need to find out. Where's my energy, bro? Oh, they scooped. All right, lovely. Oricorio. Okay, I think we're playing Mew VMAX. Now I'm curious. Okay, I am curious. All right, they might have played Meloetta. But if this is purely DTE, we can kind of auto-win. No? We just go for Shadow Mist. Right, during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any special energy or stadium cards. So if it's the pure DTE, the way to beat Mew VMAX is just Shadow Mist. The only energy they have to attack with is DTE, and therefore you just lock them out of the game, right? So I'm curious as to what Mew list this is. If it is DTE, we're just gonna Shadow Mist. And just go from there, baby. Okay, this looks like the DTE build Silene is played in that. We may just have an auto win. Now, granted, they can boss and gust around it and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter, right? As long as we have an outs to use this attack, regardless. Now, that's a shame. They actually have a DTE there, so we have to KO that first. Damn, they got the attachment before I could attack. God damn it, no! I wanted to lock you out of the game, bro. You're gonna do me like that. You're gonna do me like that. Well, the good thing is they're doing trash. So at least there's that. So bang it. There we go. I was curious about how to use that. Now, I know this ain't no Lost Boss deck, but listen, my Elo, lads, we're in the trenches, okay? We are in the trenches, bro. What do you mean you're in the trenches? Listen, yeah? Do I need you in any... Do you offset some power tablets? I think so. I'm just going to pass. I'm going to Shadow Mist and pass. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Confusion. Yeah. The Polito deck ruined me. Absolutely ruined my Elo. So I've been coming up against some decks that just are unfortunately just not up to par for the matchup. So it's just going to be an easy win for me, which isn't fun to watch. So unfortunately, I've had to kind of skip a few games here to try and find one. We managed to find a Mew, so I'll take it. So I'm not matching up against Lost Box as much as I was last week. Last week it was like a few days ago, it was like every matchup was basically a Lost Box. It was ridiculous, absolutely nuts. But that said, here we are. They seem to be having a bit of a, they got the Mew out at least, but other than that, it's not looking incredible. We got boss's orders here, so we can go and get a little poke on here, which would be nice to see. Any other energies to work with? I need to draw some cards. So I'd like some more energy, please. That would be lovely. 20 more damage to each active Pokemon. That's not that good of an attack, unfortunately. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's not a good attack. Right. You hate to see that. Okay. I kind of want to risk it for a biscuit. I kind of want to. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to go ahead and Underworld Door that. Yeah, sounded like an animal. Oh, no. Oh, wait, it's fine. I've got an idea. We're going to get, because you don't really do us any favors. No. Unless they play Ice Cube, in which case they don't. We don't need the Espeon. I want to get a Crobat down. Screw it. I want to boss this turn, man. I want to hit this Mew ahead of time. Yeah, there we go. Energy, baby. Let's go. All right, and then we can just simply boss this bad boy up and take a nice and early hit. Now, they're going to hit us, I know, but I needed to hit first. I had to hit first. And then we just need to find some energy from there and build up. Hopefully get a KO in time, and then hopefully take out the final Mew VMAX. Now, if we take this out before they get another Mew in play, we can simply Shadow Mist again, hopefully. But they don't attach no DTEs, because this does look like the solo DTE build. I have tried out this list, and funnily enough, the Mew VMAX, right? It actually bricked a lot, which was very weird for me. I guess I'm just terrible at playing Mew. What? You bricked Mew? Yes. By the way, 3 power tablets already? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is DTE solo, because I can tell that plays Marnie and stuff. So, they're currently doing, so it's 190, so that would be 220, 250, 280. One more power tablet, 310, if I'm correct. Right, because 190 with that would bring it up to, yeah, 220, another third, 250, another third, 280, another third, 310. They need all 4 power tablets to KO me right now, thanks to this. Although I don't think it makes a difference, because 320 still means they have to get to that level still. Right? Am I correct? I don't know. Either way, we're not KO'able right now, which is nice to see. There's a little Lost Vacuum. I don't think it's going to do us any great favors here, to be honest with you. We could get rid of... No, we're getting a KO here. Let's see if they manage to get the Mew with an energy on. Oh, they're going to be able to do it anyway the next turn, aren't they? But the thing is, this is why I wanted to boss it up and hit it, because we're just ahead of this prize trade. If we're going to go for a free prize trade, then there you go. Or they could do... it's not Max Miracle. They can do Psychic Leap, which will actually be more problematic for us, because they're going to hit decent damage with it as well, thanks to power tablets, and they're going to shuffle into the deck. So, funnily enough, a Psychic Leap is actually the play for them here, but will they do it? That's the question. That's what we need to know, because the play is definitely Psychic Leap. Because you put damage down, yes, you may take a KO, but you can come back in and finish off this bad boy, and then be ahead of that prize trade that I'm currently ahead of, technically speaking. So, let's see what they decide to do. It's definitely Psychic Leap for sure they got to do. And I think they are planning to do that, because they've benched 2 Mews here. Oh! Brother, what are you Excuse me! You ain't got Psychic Leap like that! Damn! Okay. Say no more, my friend. Bro, Psychic Leap, you can't KO me. I'm getting you back. Go away, heal yourself. Let me take out an Orcorio or something, even though I would have bossed for something. I don't know. Was that the play? The Psychic Leap was definitely the play. No? I don't know. Either way. We're rolling in it. Okay, that didn't come back to bite me, right? I don't think it did. I think I got rid of a boss, though, which isn't good. So maybe it did come back to bite me. But either way, here we are. Let's get another rider out. This is just a Shadow Rider tank. Listen, I'm trying to find my lost boxes. I can't. I can't find the boys. You know what I'm saying? Let's get another rider into play at least. I could actually Articuno here. I can't lie. Is that what's that gonna do for me? What's it gonna do for me? You know? What's it gonna do? It gets a lot of energy into play. Granted. Okay. Let's do the Arty boy. Let's Kuno. Why not? Screw it. Could come in favor at some point. You never know. Have a little snipe on this at some point. It does open up our prize mapping a bit. Because we can't just take out one of these, take out a Genesect, and then snipe this with the Articuno. So it does actually help us. I'm going to think for a second here. We're going to switch, so we're not so easy to KO again. I kind of want to Lost Vacuum this Pogo. By the way, I call it Pogo. It's Pokestop, I know. But for some reason, my brain just goes to Pogo, so it looks like a Pogo stick. Yeah, don't know where I'm going with that one. I know. I hear you, bro. Can the Ultra Ball get us out of any trouble if we do... Maybe I just bounce Stadium. We are Training Court down already. We'll just bounce Stadium, sure. And then we just take the KO. Max Geist for knockout. There we go. 3 prizes. Beautiful. Oh, 260 already. Damn! Look at that bad boy. Yeah. Espeon, unfortunately not needed. But it's fine. It's fine. We're ahead here, which is really good. And we just need a KO on this bad boy, so that's a simple boss's orders. Or one of these Mews, it doesn't matter. And then, oh, no, they chaos in return. Oh, no, the thing's gone. Boom! Take it out on the Oricorio. Bub's your uncle. And I think this does take out the Oricorio, because Oricorio, yeah, 100 damage. Bang on. Beautiful. Wow, a decent Mew matchup. Ain't that something? Oh, granted, we did get that first hit in, which is the most crucial thing, I think. If we didn't do that, then it would have been ropes, mate. Absolute ropes. Now, they can boss take out this one, I know. But that does leave him extremely vulnerable at that point. Although... Oh, I don't know. Damage output. I need to think about damage output here as well. Because I still want to just boss KO Genesect. And how much? So 190, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Oh, we're doing 190 with what we have, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That brings it to 18. And that brings it to... Yeah. Ah! It's a champion. It's fine. Bro, they got to put 2 double turbos on that thing. I ain't paying no rapid strikes or single strike to feature strike. It's fine. Oh, no. Champion, so scary. Oh, man, I feel bad for him. Yeah, I know. Bad times. Bad time. But you see, that Mew deck's not drawing like a typical Mew, right? Even though it's done well. And it came, I think this list, so to speak, did come the highest. And Mew VMAX could have... Well, it did come the highest that any other VMAX did in... Was it Peoria? There's also a regional coming up now, isn't it? SLC. So we'll see how it does there. It's a good list. I'm not criticizing the list, so I don't play competitively. Don't come at me, bro. But, just saying. Just saying. Right, so. We're just going to boss up Genesect, KO Genesect, and then Articuno's available at that point just to snipe. Or do I boss Drapion and Ket? No, I can't because I haven't got the energy for it. Well, I actually will. So, yeah. That's not that bad, is it? Clara's kind of good in this deck as well, isn't it? Now that I think about it. Why am I not playing Clara? Clara's not a bad shout, is it? Anyway, let's go and pick up an energy here. Are they playing any tools? No. We're going to Underworld Door to an Articuno. See what we get. Any more energy to work with? No. We can Marnie them. But no, I need to boss, don't I? I have to boss. That's just it, right? It's just got to boss his orders. I'm going to get rid of the Espeons. They're just taking up space. That's fine. We'll get... I think any stadium they play kind of benefits me, I think. So I don't need to worry about Pumpkaboo Stadium bounce here. This deck does play Path to the Peak, though. So I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to get Pumpkaboo ahead of time. Then we're going to boss up 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 210. So we do KO Drapion. I'd rather take out the Drapion than the Genesect, I think. Just in case they have a wild play. I don't know. No. We don't need to take out Drapion. Oh, but it's the only true threat, isn't it? It is the only real threat we have. But Genesect, they're going to brick. And they just can't KO us with Drapion next turn. There's nothing they can do. So we take out Genesect, right? So we take out Genesect. Max Geist. And then all we have to do from there is either just boss KO another one, or just take out Oricorio of Articuno. And there you go. That's if they don't get a KO this turn, which I don't think is possible. I don't think they can one-hit KO me. They can KO the Crobat, fine, perfectly fine. And at that point, Articuno comes in. Honestly, if they've got a boss, they need to boss the Articuno. That's the actual true threat here. So if they identify that, then there you go. But we could technically still get another Articuno even in response. That's mad. We could still get another Articuno with this hand. So they can't Marnie and boss us. I think this deck... Does this deck play Cross Switcher? Oh, I don't know. But hey, we're doing... It does. There you go. We're doing well against the current best Mew VMAX deck. Just saying. Also, Cross Switcher Marnie is the play. Cross Switcher, KO this, or Roxanne. Cross Switcher, Roxanne Path. That's what they got to do, basically. Because if they hit this, then we technically have the potential to rise up to KO this, I think. Oh, I don't think we do, actually. So even then, so just simple Roxanne Path would be good. Oh no, but then again, I can just manually retreat to my Articuno. You know what I'm saying? So basically, as long as I can retreat this, I win. Even if they Roxanne Path me. There it is. There's a Roxanne. And they're going to want to path to the peak. Which is what this deck does do. But as we said, that Oricorio, it's actually hurting it. I mean, you've got money. Roxanne! Who? Oh my god. Who's it that said that Roxanne's good, huh? We even got a body. But we don't need it. We don't need it. They have to get a cross switcher to KO the Articuno. If not, it's still game. It's still game. They're digging. They be digging like that. I'm actually surprised the Shadow Rider's holding up, though. I can't lie. I am surprised. Very surprised. Cross Fusion Strike. They have failed. They've passed the test, or they failed the test. I have passed the test because I'm so amazing. Just look at me. Oh. Right, I think my maths is correct. Lord have mercy on me if I am wrong. Let's just take out Oricorio. That is game. Mew VMAX out the window, baby. It's not Lost Box, but I'll tell you what, it's a good deck to go and beat. Lovely. Right, so here is the Shadow Rider list put into the deck rating system. We're going to give it a damage potential of 10. Of course, having that limitless damage cap and being able to go upwards to 280 and onwards quite comfortably. Obviously, it does take a bit of time, but that's not damage potential. That's time to damage potential. So that's a 10. Time damage potential is a 7. So, I did say that quite fast, didn't I? I said time to damage potential. Time to damage potential is a 7. It does take a little bit longer to creep up to those higher one-hit KO ranges for the Shadow Rider deck. So, I'm giving that a 7. And the damage maintenance being an 8. Obviously, you do lose a lot of damage when the Shadow Rider goes down. But, that said, it's not too hard to keep the damage going. A search potential of 7. Being able to just dig a little bit extra with the Crobat in the deck is nice. And obviously, Shadow Rider. The whole point is to draw a bunch of cards and search. So it's also pretty solid. But what we're really here for is the counter ability. Going up to a 7. It has the ability to deal with a lot of the top decks in the format, funnily enough. One thing that really helps is Gardevoir. Just giving it that extra tankiness, which is really nice for a free prizer. And that leads into the HP and prizes as well, giving that a 7 too. But just being able to comfortably be able to deal with Sableye and Lost Box decks is a very strong thing going for any sort of archetype right now, I think. Obviously, we'll see how SLC does. How good and proven is the Lost Box archetype, how people are going to deal with it after Peoria. So it's going to be really interesting to see. But I think ultimately this is a Shadow Rider deck. It's great, and it has a way to deal with this deck. So with this archetype, should I say, the Lost Box archetype. Also, we didn't really get to attack with Espeon, but I'm sure it's also pretty good in the Arceus matchup. So it doesn't seem like a bad inclusion, all things considered, to be fair. So yeah, I think it's really cool. Definitely try it out for yourself, man, and see how it does for you, especially if you're a Shadow Rider lover. We'll leave it there. Do leave a like if you did enjoy. Please do subscribe for more. But most importantly, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Pokéx Word is a Pokemon puzzle website where you can go and complete Pokemon crosswords and the newly launched Guess That Pokemon. So if you definitely are interested in having some fun on your downtime and you want to improve your Pokemon knowledge, check out Pokéx Word. Link in the description down below. Thanks again for them for sponsoring, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.